All right, so we're back for part 2 with JC.
Yes.
And again, I've had the honor of working with you to tell your story over the last few years, which is coming out in an upcoming documentary series.
I can't wait.
To be determined, right?
Yes.
We're still filming a bit here and there. I know you have your certificate of innocence hearing coming up.
Yes. And just just last week, I hear from my attorney that they will not contest it. So that'd be great. So now we have to go into court and have the judge sign it.
That's great. And for people that don't know, in the state of Illinois, if you got your exonerated, you still need to go back to court. Even though you don't have the felony, you still have to go back to court and get your certificate of innocence to be able to say you are innocent of this crime.
Which I think is a waste of time, waste of taxpayers' money after they already had declare you innocent. They have released you for you to go back into court just to really nothing,
Right, and go through that long process.
Yeah.
Well, I want to show the people a clip from the day that you were released.
I can't even talk.
Tell me a little bit about that day.
It was so many emotions going through, and it was like everything happened so fast because just out of nowhere they came and they just dropped everything, and to know that you're coming home and and you have to like say goodbye to basically guys that you grew up with in the penitentiary, and many of them you consider family, because you guys got so close to each other, and we go through all the same thing, worrying about our families and worrying about everything in the world, that's happening.
So, tell me a little bit about this event that you attended with Kim Foxx. Kim Foxx has announced now that she's not going to run again for state's attorney this next term.
Yes.
But she also shared a little bit about your story.
Yeah, they invited me to go to her event, and they basically set me at a table with some of her child prosecutors, and they didn't know who I was until she announced me, and I got up.
Jose, if you could please stand up. I met Jose Cruz last summer when I went to Stateville Prison to deliver a commencement address for the inmates there. And I was personally having a really difficult time in my life. And Mr. Cruz saw me getting a cup of water, and he came shuffling over with papers. And he was like, "Miss Foxx, I got to get your attention. It's amazing that you're here. I didn't do this crime." And what Mr. Cruz didn't know was the day before we'd already met and discussed his case. And I knew that Mr. Cruz would be going home.
She had done amazing things on the office, not only with me, but with all the guys, or the John Birch cases, the Sergeant Watt cases, and particularly also Guevara cases.
More than any other state's attorney in Cook County, that's for
more than
damn
any
sure.
other state's attorney in Cook County. She has done amazing, and we all should be grateful for her for what she has done. I know that she become under a lot of heat because it says that she's suffering crying, but it's not that she's suffering crying. It's that she was a victim herself, and she understands people and understand what we go through, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's to describe everything that happened and how it happened. It's just like only through the hands of God that these things are happening. They put a person in there in the office that really care. They care not only about justice, they care about the innocence. She's not only there for.
And is willing to look back at the wrongdoings of the previous office and the police.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's what has not happened in all these decades that you were incarcerated. So.
Exactly.